Good morning. My name is Pamela Soria. I'm engineering hotel management and I have a master degree in hospitality. I work at the Universidad Laica Loyola Faro de Manaví and I'm an English teacher for almost 9 years. The proposal topic is gamification tool for improving speaking learning in English students B1 level. This research approach the enhancement of speaking skills with the help of online teaching resources during English classes. It aimed to evaluate the influence of this kind of resources through this research. This work was conducted at the B1 level at the Language Institute of Universidad Laica Eloy Alfaro de Manaví during the first semester of the 2023-1 period. Some learners show difficulties in developing their speaking skills. The same group of students was handled in the previous module when they were in A2 level, so this semester it was considered to work with the same students since improvement have been observed and now in the new level they are in B1. Thus, this student oral contribution can be limited even in virtual classes, and it could be corroborated by the data collection results on the aforementioned sample. Moreover, learners must develop speaking skills with specific fluency at least one of four elements of speaking skills. Was affected by the change in the non face to face teaching methodology. The use of online resources can support learners' development of speaking skills. Also, these resources arouse interest in students, motivate and connect them with the objective of the class, allowing students to practice and improve on the topics that each online resource can offer. Hence, the proposal was developed based on the needs mentioned before. The proposal is to implement syllabus activities according to the Flipgrid tool that online includes online resources for the development of the speaking skills in English language learning aimed at B1 students. In chapter 1, we have the theoretical framework. English is a powerful and influential language around the world and has a global reach in different purposes and contexts and education. Teaching English as a foreign language in Ecuador has focused on the four skills. Speaking skills need to be developed with good pronunciation for effective communication. EFL students have a clear disadvantage where their environment does not have a considerable influence of improving this skill. For instance, Ecuador is a Spanish speaking country where English is not spoken daily and that affects the student target language exposure. To enter the English proficiency program, you must first enroll in the placement test. You must do it before to take a new class, which is a subject that is developed in an extraordinary period and will give you access to a platform to develop a series of activities and tests. The result of these tests will indicate the level you should take. Each level is developed in an academic period of 20 weeks with a schedule of 4 hours per week for levels 1 and 2, level A1 and A2, and 6 hours per week for level B1. It is a blended program, so you are giving access to the Moodle platform to do autonomous work, and you must also connect to the virtual classes with a teacher through Teams and with an established schedule. There's only one grade entry. There's no midterm or recovery. 80% of the average corresponds to the exams. One exam for each skill, 10% to class activities as well, and 10% to homework. Once of the three levels are complete and pass the English language proficiency, B1 is registered at the SGA students SGA, what means Sistema de Gestión Académica, which is a degree requirement in the redesigning careers. Then we have the problem statement, which is Thus, how does the use of gamification tools influence speaking skill in the students' B1 level at the Language Institute of Universidad Laica Eloy Alfaro Manaví during the first semester of 2023 one period? As objectives, we have the general that is to evaluate the influence of gamification tools such as Flipgrid on speaking skills in English language learning through non-experimental research based on literature review and descriptive statistics. And specifically, we have to analyze the importance of the use of online resources to improve speaking skills, to add a set of exercises on Flipgrid such as an online resource for the development of speaking skills in English language learning and at B1 students. In Chapter 2, Methodology for the Investigation and Diagnosis, this research was carried out by employing the mixed method that allowed the use of qualitative and quantitative approaches. The selection of these types of research was chosen because quantitative research provides measurable data that allow for analysis of the result of the survey that was conducted at the B1 level. In turn, quality research was selected because it allows access to real information about the environment and is granted directly by the teacher to have the true information about the class. According to the instruments to be used were surveys, interviews, and observation checklists. The first one is part of a quantitative research that was applied to the population of students previously selected to measure the impact and to know which resources were the most used by their teachers. As well as the mastery of English language speaking, it was a Google Form questionnaire of 15 statements from the students. The proposal is to work online and can be adjusted to student necessities and or teachers' guidance. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening and watching.